Well, we got an update, and it seems like when it rains, it pours. So, we knew that I had lymphoma, but it looks like we were trying to figure out the specific type of lymphoma. And we had two different types that it could be. Unfortunately, we just got the lab back today, and it turns out that I have Burkitt's lymphoma. So what that means is that the treatment is going to be shorter, but it's going to be much more intense. Basically, we've already got a lot of appointments this weekend, but now we're going to be having an emergency meeting with the doctor tomorrow. What it's going to basically mean is that for the next 3 months roughly, I am going to be living in a hospital. It could be worse. The statistics are actually very good for survival rate. Burkitt's lymphoma is an incredibly treatable cancer. It's going to be hard. I'm sure it will. But I'm tough too. I can make it. And I've got to keep fighting. I have too much to give up on. I worry that a lot's going to happen. I worry that I'm not going to be able to afford anything. But luckily I have a good support system, so hopefully I'm worrying in vain. I only feel bad that I'm going to have to rely on them so much. The guilt is kind of tough, and it's a humbling lesson for sure. I'm so used to being a dependable one. When somebody needs something, they ask, and I come to help them. And now I need help. And I'm not making this message to ask for any kind of financial support or anything like that. We'll figure it out. That part I'm not worried about. But it is scary, and I'm not going to sit here and say that I'm 100% okay with everything happening, but at this point, what am I going to do? So tomorrow, I have a surgery to put a Mediport in my chest, and basically, that's going to be how they give me infusions. The good part about this is I'm going to be in a facility where I will be monitored 24/7. There will be constant care. There will be lots of protection should anything go wrong. And I'm sure that this is going to be an interesting journey. As I always tell my friends when they're going through rough times, we're all diamonds who are in the making. And right now, we're lumps of coal. And these hard times are the heat and the pressure that we have to go through in order to become the amazing gemstones that we actually are. I talk the talk, so I guess it's time for me to walk the walk. Well, we'll see how this changes me. At this point, I'm just kind of resigned to it. I do plan to fight on, and I don't want to give up, in spite of the fact that I am worried about everything going on, and I'm worried about the effect it's having on the people in my life. I don't want to be a burden on them, and I know they don't think of me as that because they know I would do the exact same thing for them, but it's still tough to think that life's going to change for all of us. You know, we're all on this, what feels like a sinking ship, together. And together we're going to sink or swim. So, I don't know. I'm just going to keep taking it one step at a time, 1 hour, since even taking it day by day is kind of a challenge right now. I'm going to allow myself to feel what I need to. I don't believe in repressing emotions, but I have to put a brave face on and try to get through this. And I'm not 100% convinced that I'm able to, but I have to keep telling myself that I can. So I can, and hopefully one day that will be proven right. But until then, I hope that all of you are healthy and happy, and I hope that you all can tell the people in your life just how much you love them. I know that sounds tacky, but the love that I felt from the response to the last message has been so viscerally gut-wrenching to me that I feel so lucky. I don't know how long I have on this earth, and that's not to say that I have very grim thoughts about how this is going to go. But I feel lucky to have known so many amazing people and to have touched so many lives in a positive way in the time that I've had so far. And I can only hope that I will go on to affect more people this way. If people want to help, I will probably be bored out of my mind. So if people want to see about setting up a visiting time or something like that, once we figure out the schedule for my treatment and how I'm feeling, then we can definitely see. For all of my friends who know other friends of mine, I just want to make sure that all of you are checking in with each other as well. Because what this has taught me is that when somebody gets sick to this level, it doesn't affect just them. It affects everybody. And we can all get through this together. So, until the next time, this is me signing off. Wish me luck.